Welcome back to the Sanctuary in Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. Kruznik X here. Last episode, well, where to even begin? We found out what happened to Namika. Seems like she was involved in the 30-year jump as well when the barrier was brought into being. But unfortunately, that 30 years tended to be too much. Now she's, as they say, up in the cloud. But as a result of being in the cloud, everybody in Alexandria just up and forgot about them. It's crazy. On top of that, we finally found out what happened to Erenville's mother, Kakiwa. Yeah, she's, this fucking thing. Don't know what to make of it. I am really hoping there's this pay no attention to the woman behind the curtain thing going on here, but I have a feeling it's not going to be that easy. Let's get right on with it and talk to Erenville to continue our journey with the next quest, Gone and Forgotten. Let's hear what she has to say.
It's so wonderful to meet you all. And the students of Odessian. It's been a while since I heard that name.
Dare I ask the reason for your appearance?
Oh, this? It's just a body that I control remotely. I use this for our operations. We're members of a resistance organization. Oblivion, we call ourselves. And our goal is to thwart Zoralja's ambitions for conquest. As the leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can't be easily found.
I see. Whimsical appearances notwithstanding, yours is a serious case.
Right you are. Truth be told, Oblivion was founded for an altogether different purpose.
And that is?
As I expect you've already noticed, everything you see within this dome, the buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet, is a fusion of two worlds. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission.
Then, does that mean you know who or what is responsible for it?
I'm afraid not. This was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zoralja. But we failed to do that, and now he's taken his army outside the dome.
None of you wear those strange devices on your heads. Does that have something to do with your work?
You mean this? It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electrope technology. And that we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations.
What exactly does it do? Allow me to explain. Regulators have two primary functions. First, as the name suggests, is the regulation of the reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life.
Reserve? You mean people walk around carrying spare souls?
They do. Souls are packaged in cells. They can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation, to encourage exemplary performance when fulfilling their duties.
Souls as a common resource, and payment for services rendered.
The voids and practice of consuming others for their ether comes. And similarly, I expect that the act comes with some risk. Doesn't it dilute your sense of self? That is prevented through memory management, a process in which regulators also play a role.
Memory management? Then the reason everyone has forgotten Namika's existence?
Regulators are constantly recording the memories of their wearer, so if they should suddenly die, their memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. This is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that regulators forcibly extract memories relating to the deceased from anyone wearing one.
Why would they do such a thing?
It's a kindness bestowed upon the people by Everkeep's core system, so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss.
So this is what is meant by their memories being in the cloud.
Indeed. All memories of the deceased are wiped from the minds of the people and archived in the system. The frightening function of the regulators, and an integral step in soul cell production. You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. It is then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. The result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption.
Meanwhile, the memories are stored within the core system to be remembered forever.
And this is why people are happy here? On the surface, it's similar to the Yokhui philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting in it.
Well, it doesn't seem so terrible to me, personally. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria, this system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used Electrope to devise a means to save what lives they could so that the nation could endure.
I understand that the people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save their people. I just find it hard to believe the Terali would also accept this way of living.
It came as a shock to us as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. The people have always been free to go without them if they so wish.
Sveen didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her will on others.
Ah, so you've already met.
She's the one who suggested we come to the Thunderyards in the first place. She also said she wants to help us stop Zoraja.
Awfully kind of her to point you in my direction. And to speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motives, she has given the people a choice. Live with the risk of true death, or the security of the regulators.
Everything that lives must someday die. That is the natural order of things.
Quite right. But however you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself. I know just the person to show you. And as luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now.
Who are we going to see exactly?
Come with me and you'll find out.
Well, might as well go see. Center logged out.
Everyone here? Good. It is the responsibility of the Thunderyard's hunters to fell any fiends found wandering the area. We're to meet an acquaintance of mine, Strika, one of these hunters.
As long as we don't have to dodge thunder and lightning, I'll be golden.
Kakuiha, what are you doing here? And with so many friends?
Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping they might observe you at work.
Hunting, you mean? That's fine, I guess. Hold on. I assumed they were wearing special regulators like Queen Sphne's crown, but they aren't wearing anything at all. It's much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they were struck by lightning or attacked by beasts?
I can assure you they're all quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Danger aside, there isn't really much to see. Kakuya said you're a hunter, but wouldn't it be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place? It would, if not for the fact that they're weak to lightning. The Thunderyard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. Some good they are, eh? But these facilities are vital to the upkeeping of Alexandria's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiend. Given the danger, we're well compensated for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. The special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either.
I brought this lot here to see this danger you speak of. If it's not too much trouble to ask.
Ah, of course. In which case, it'd be a shame to waste my efforts on just any old beast. You all can handle yourselves in a fight, right? If you cause a ruckus slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance you'll draw out something worthy of a demonstration. I'm not sure I understand, but I suppose we should each slay what we can. Alright, let's go on and kill stuff. I better take Rubido with me, though. Just to expedite this, you know? Hello. Oops. That was fun. Ooh. This one will do nicely. We'll help you! It's fine, really. I faced worse. Just watch. I don't like the looks of this. Let us help! Oh no! Look out! Ah! Preserve! She needs healing! And everyone's shocked. That was embarrassing. The bastard caught me off guard. Are you mad? Seriously, let us help! I told you not to worry. This will only take a moment.
Well.
Just like Zoraja. Come on, let's get out of here. That's also a function of the regulator. I think I understand now how Zoraja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa. But I'm not sure what we saw at the end there. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became beast-like. Don't tell me. You empowered yourself with the soul of a beast. I'm reminded of the serpentine soldier we encountered at Vanguard who did the same. So, you've crossed paths with one of the King's elite. Such a form can only be achieved from gorging yourself on souls. We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they'd allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. Well, I should be getting back to work. Take care.
And there you have it. Regulators can be loaded with two kinds of souls. Those of peoples and those of beasts. The souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death.
And what about the souls of beasts?
They work in much the same fashion, imbuing you with the strength of the chosen animal. If, for example, you use the soul of a wolf, you would grow more agile and feral, as you saw with Streaker. Using several of the same type at once, however, would result in physical changes. Your teeth might become fangs, your nails claws. Too many and you'll become more beast than man.
Changing one's form to the souls of other beings. It becomes more and more reminiscent of Void Scent. Yet unlike the Void, where the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken, souls here are forcibly taken before they might reach the ethereal sea. Different means to achieve similar ends. A cycle to which all within the dome are bound. This is wrong. This is all wrong. It is indeed hard to accept, being so far removed from our own beliefs. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. The civilizations in the reflections are surprising indeed. Alright. Well, we all have our thoughts on souls. For now, the important thing is we know what power Zoraja has at his disposal. It is one thing to separate corporeal ether from incorporeal ether, but to strip memories from the soul entirely is unprecedented technology. This is no longer only Tuliolal's concern. With his newfound power, Zoraja has become a real threat to the entire world. Indeed, he has to be stopped, no matter the cost. And we've added the Void to the Unending Codex, and Zero as well. An achievement unlocked, the worth of a soul. Alright. Oh yeah, we should definitely take a break. We'll be back with more in just a moment. If you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned. If you're watching on YouTube, here are the links provided. We'll see you in a bit.